What's going on, everybody? Giant Opinion Sports. Today's Wednesday, August 4th, day 7 of training camp. So we're a week in, that's good. Now, yesterday everybody was looking for the video of the brawl, and the Giants are making it clear that they're not going to let anybody see it. So they have their rights. I know a bunch of people blew up my video, and they're disappointed that I didn't have the brawl on there. Sorry to disappoint, but it is what it is. But day after the brawl, we're back in business. Second day in a row, the offense, dominates. The offense has been getting better than the defense, so that's good. The narrative is completely flipped. It's good to hear. JoJo said in the press conference that the offense is improving, and he's also said that they played really hard. This is good, guys. This is good. This was the stories I wanted to hear coming out of training camp this year. I'm glad the players got the memo. Gentlemen didn't bring all these free agents in here to play patty cakes. So, from all reports, Daniel Jones had an excellent day. It was pretty much perfect. What's his name? Ed Valentine. He said Daniel Jones only had one incompletion all day. So, listen, it's too early to make any predictions, off of what we're hearing here, what we're seeing. But they're going to have to sustain this. I guess they're going to have to keep it going, keep pushing. But we needed to hear reports like this coming out, and we're getting them. Also, I watched a video from the O-line versus D-line drills yesterday, and listen, that O-line looked good. They were putting it to the D-line, so that's good. We all know how good our defensive line is. The O-line's slamming around. Even OC was giving the O-line credit. So, Joe Looney retired today. Listen, camp is a marathon. You need to really love football to push through it. Nobody enjoys camp. And with all the laps and all that stuff going on, I'm sure that factored into the decision. It doesn't matter. It's a grind. So the Giants will be looking to bring in another lineman. Maybe Austin Ryder will end up getting signed here now. But it is what it is. This kind of coaching is not for everybody. It's just not. Sterling Shepard came out today and said, it is what it is. This is how we are. We don't like running laps or whatever. Get off the team. I mean, he was just as straightforward about it as you can be. But anyways, Joe Looney's the second player to retire this training camp. I don't think it has anything to do with our camp personally. I think a lot of players retire during camps. It's just they come in and they're not looking forward to it. They think they can get through it. It gets to be too much. So I think this is normal to have people retire this time of year. But good luck to Todd Davis, Joe Looney, whatever they choose to do after retirement. Looney seemed like to be a really cool guy. So good luck to them. As I said yesterday, Kenny Galladay got dinged up. I guess it came out now. He's got a slight pull or something. He'll be ready to go week 1. And that's all I really care about. David Sills has been having an up and down camp. He's been catching some really nice touchdowns. Yesterday, he got stripped a couple times. Needs to focus. Touchdowns that I've been seeing on tape are impressive. Just got to get the little things cleaned up. So, he looks good. It's early, but I really do think that, come week 1, David Sills will be on the roster. So, Matt Parrott got back on the field today, so that's good. I hope he can come in here, take control of that right tackle spot. I know he's plenty capable. I thought at moments last season he was the best, he was the best lineman on the team. So, now we need Shane Lemieux's ass get back on the field so the whole team can be together and, put in the work. Get that cohesion. Overall, though, the team as a whole, they've been mostly healthy so far. Knock on wood. That's good. We need to keep it that way. Obviously, from here to week 1, there's going to be injuries, but keep them down. Keep them as low as you can. It seems like Joe Judge is he's really smart about that. I guess early in the camp, that's why he kept it in the red zone because he didn't want too much field space there. People having soft muscle pulls and dings, and so I think Joe's being smart about it. He's being smart about, being cognizant of keeping the guys, on the field and where they need to be and what they need to be doing. So, good on Coach. Listen, though, it's been a week of training camp, and it's been about as good as you can ask for. All reports have been Dory has fit right in, playing well on the defense. The offense has been playing well, and they are improved. And that was the two things I wanted to hear coming out of this offseason. Well, that and Saquon Barkley, but we're not going to get a straight answer on. I already knew. Nobody was going to be straight about Saquon's injury right off the rip. So still early, I'm happy though overall after this first week. Plenty more camp to go, so I'm sure there's going to be plenty more videos coming. These have been fun. Yesterday was a little aggravating, where people thumbing me down and aggravated I didn't have the footage on there, but I don't know. I'm pumped for the tongue twister. I'm pumped for the first preseason game. It is kind of weird with 3 games, not 4. I'm curious about how long the starters will stay on the field. I'm sure coaches are talking to each other right now, kind of figured out, because when there was 4, it would be the first game, what was 1 drive, I think, by the offense. Second game, they do a quarter. Third game of preseason, they do a whole half, and then like 1 drive coming out in the second half. And the fourth game was normally like just poof, unless a veteran needed a little extra work, they let the second, third string players play it out. So I'm kind of curious. Maybe we'll see it the same order. I don't know. Maybe first game they'll get a drive, second game a quarter, the third game maybe they'll do a half to the starters, and see what I was wanting though. The first game, do a quarter. Second game, do the half, and then the third game, final preseason game, it can be for all the second and third string guys, because it would suck for them guys to lose. They need some time to showcase. I know you learn a lot in camp, but it's just not the same as when you get in a real game. I went to school with some players like that. If you watch them in camp, you'd think they suck. When the game's on, they're the best player on the team. So, anyways, I just kind of was a little interested in that. I'm curious about that. I'll try and have a video here tomorrow after camp and see how that goes. Appreciate y'all. Like, subscribe, all that stuff. Peace.